Hey everyone, Zoroth here, and today we're going to be doing a video on how to defeat the Elder. So, spoilers alert, if you don't want to know how to defeat it, you want to discover it for yourself, please turn off the video right now. You don't need to watch this. But if you're clicking here, I assume you probably know what you're doing here. So, this is going to be just a quick tip video of how to defeat the Elder, what it's going to do, and basically how to abuse its mechanics. So, the most important thing about understanding the Elder is actually this platform. So, regardless of the map, this is always the platform that you're going to summon the Elder in. And the most important thing about the Elder is these four pillars, these large things over here. And the reason why these things are important is because they're actually really important in terms of dodging the mechanics that the boss is going to throw at you and actually understanding how to use line of sight. So line of sight is basically when you try to put yourself put the pillar in between you and the boss, and therefore you'd be able to block a lot of attacks that it comes out later on. The other thing to know is that this guide is going to be purely focused on using bow and arrows. It is not going to be really designed to be used for melee attacks, although there are ways you can use melee attacks in this build. Generally, this guide is designed for solo play, and you're going to be looking at, honestly, the bow being used a lot more because it is easier than using melee weapons, in my personal opinion, to do it. However, of course, if you have your own tactics on how to use melee or any other tips and tricks that you have for this, leave a comment down below. I would really like to know what your way of dealing with the Elder was. So moving forward, we're going to be looking at some gameplay, and the gameplay is going to have two people because it'll be some VODs from me playing with my friend. But generally, the tactic is the same, and you'll be able to identify the same move sets that you should usually see when fighting the Elder. Similar to Eikthyr, the Elder has three different attacks. The first one is a basic attack, which includes stomping onto the ground and doing damage in the area. The second attack is what I call the Iron Man, and the third one is what I call Thanos. The first basic attack is his stomp attack, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. Don't stand near him when he does the stomp attack. That's it. Easy to dodge. If you're playing with a bow, as the guide suggests, then you should not be facing this attack almost at all. The second attack, dubbed the Iron Man, is a long-range attack where the Elder stands still and aims at you with the palm of its hand. The palm will then spawn a multitude of long, fast-hitting vines that will attempt to pierce you and do damage. Unlike Eikthyr's Thunder, this one will actually start tracking you, so you have to be constantly on the move in order to dodge the ability. Rolling, running, generally walking is not fast enough, so you will have to use some stamina to dodge this attack. The third attack, dubbed Thanos, is when the Elder raises his hand, similar to when Thanos raises the gauntlet. What happens is that in your area, there will be a bunch of small vines that spawn up from the ground. These vines are hittable, and you can kill them. However, they can also hit you basically similar to tentacles, and they will do a lot of damage. Basically, staying in one of these zones without clearing them or running away from them is generally suicide. So here's the battle plan on how to deal with the Elder. The trick is to use the pillars that we mentioned earlier in the video. So basically, always maintain a pillar between you and the Elder. Keep shooting arrows at it, and every time the Elder uses the Iron Man attack, simply stand behind the pillar. These pillars are utterly invulnerable, they cannot be broken, and so when the vines hit you or the surrounding areas, they can never actually reach you. They will just simply hit the pillar and stop there. Therefore, you've basically negated one of its attacks entirely. The second part is when the Elder assumes the Thanos attack. Then, vines will start spawning around you and the pillar you are in. Your job now is to evade this by simply running to any of the other three pillars. Make sure that there is a pillar between you and the boss, because you never know when the Elder will use its Iron Man attack again. Simply repeat this process, constantly kite the boss around the pillars, and dodge all the attacks, and you will down it without any trouble whatsoever. There are two main tips that I would suggest when fighting the Elder. The first tip is that you should be well rested before you go challenge the boss. For those of you who don't know, well rested usually means when you're in a shelter and you have a fire nearby, and after a while you'll get a well rested buff that increases your health and stamina regen depending on the comfort level of your home. This buff is absolutely crucial in fighting the boss because you will constantly be running, and the moment that you actually don't have stamina, you'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere, ready to take the attacks of the Elder. The second tip is only applicable to those who use the bow and arrow. Bring a lot of arrows. This boss has a lot of HP and you need a lot of arrows as this will be in a tremendously long fight. My suggestion would be anywhere along the lines of 150 to 200 arrows. This is just a conservative estimate. You probably won't use all of it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. In this video, as you can see, I was using fire arrows, and if you are using anything of a lower quality, then you probably need to bring more. So for example, if you're bringing flint or wood arrows, you're probably going to need somewhere along the lines of 200 or more arrows. And that's how you defeat the Elder. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope this guide is useful to you. If it was, please comment down below and let me know so I know that it was helpful to you, and I would really appreciate if you have any other tactics that you found that were really useful against the Elder and you want to let everyone know, comment down below as well. I would really like to know about that too. And also, if you have time, I would really appreciate if you leave the like on the video. It helps a lot. And of course, if you are interested in more RPG content, shorts, some guides as well as a playthrough of a lot of variety of other games, do consider subscribing to the channel for more content. I also do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ZorothGaming. So if you are interested in those, go to Twitch, leave a follow, and you'll know when I go update next. Until then, good luck on the Elder, and take care.